The year is 2045. Sleek towers pierce the sky. Flying vehicles zip past, holographic advertisements flicker everywhere. Technology has reshaped the world, yet beneath this shiny surface, a deep unease festers. The digital age promises connection, but many feel lost. In the village of Kamlon, life moves at a different pace. Nestled amidst rolling hills and fertile fields, Kamlon seems untouched by time. Here, farmers like Ravi still till the land with their hands. They live simple lives, deeply connected to the earth. But even in Kamlon, the whispers of the outside world are getting louder. Ravi sits on his porch, a screen glowing in his hand. He scrolls through images of shimmering cities and promises of unimaginable wealth. His heart aches with a longing for a different life, one far removed from the toil and simplicity of Kamlon. He dreams of a world where opportunity glitters, like the devices that promise it. Ravi loves his village. He cherishes the feel of soil in his hands, the warmth of the sun on his face. He respects the traditions passed down through generations, but lately a growing discontent has taken root in his heart. He sees his wife, Anjali, toiling tirelessly. He sees his children yearning for opportunities beyond the village borders. The screens show a different world, a world where technology has conquered poverty and hardship. A world where people like him can earn fortunes. The thought of providing a better life for his family becomes an obsession. He sees his departure not as abandonment, but as a sacrifice. Ravi decides to leave Kamlon. He joins a growing exodus of villagers seeking their fortune in the megacities beyond. He leaves behind his wife, his children, his parents, his life. He carries with him the weight of their expectations and the fear that he might be chasing an illusion. The city overwhelms Ravi. The cacophony of noise, the crush of people, the relentless pace of life. It's a far cry from the tranquility of Kamlon. He finds work in a vast factory, assembling intricate components for the very devices that had once captivated him. The work is monotonous and exhausting. He's just a cog in a giant machine, replaceable and insignificant. The promised riches remain elusive, swallowed by the exorbitant cost of living in the city. Loneliness gnaws at him. He misses his family, the familiar rhythms of village life, the feeling of belonging. The city that once held so much promise now feels like a cage. He sees others like him, fellow villagers who left seeking a better life, now broken and disillusioned. He realizes the cruel irony. In their pursuit of progress, they have traded their humanity for a life devoid of meaning. Back in Kamlon, Ravi's absence is deeply felt. Anjali struggles to manage the farm and raise their children alone. The village, once vibrant and full of life, is slowly emptying. The young, seduced by the allure of the digital world, are leaving in droves. The fields lie fallow, the traditions fade, and the spirit of Kamlon dwindles. Ravi's son, Aaron, becomes captivated by the stories of his father's success. He spends hours on his device, immersed in virtual worlds, dreaming of escaping the village. He sees his father as a hero, paving the way for a brighter future. He fails to see the despair hidden behind his father's infrequent messages. The elders of Kamlon watch with heavy hearts as their village crumbles. The exodus of the young is tearing apart the fabric of their community, their traditions, their values, their way of life. Everything they hold dear is slipping away. They fear their beloved Kamlon is on the verge of becoming a ghost village. Section 5. Mira's return. A beacon of hope emerges. Just when all hope seems lost, Mira returns to Kamlon. Once a daughter of the village, she had left years ago to study in the city. Now she's back, not with riches or empty promises of a better life, but with a vision. She has seen the pitfalls of unchecked progress, the emptiness of a life lived solely in the digital realm. Mira believes there's another way, a way to embrace progress without sacrificing their heritage. She speaks of sustainable technology, of harnessing the power of nature to create a better future for Kamlon. She ignites a spark of hope in the hearts of the villagers. Her words resonate deeply with the villagers, especially the elders. They see in her the wisdom of their ancestors, the understanding that true progress lies in harmony with nature, not in its exploitation. They pledge their support, ready to embrace a new path, a path that honors their past while securing their future. Section 6. Seeds of Change, Embracing Tradition and Progress. Under Mira's guidance, Kamlon begins to transform. Villagers, young and old, come together to learn new ways of farming. They build innovative irrigation systems that conserve water, utilize solar energy to power their homes, and develop organic farming methods that revitalize the soil. Mira teaches them how to use technology to enhance their traditional crafts, creating a thriving online market for their handmade goods. She helps them build a digital library, preserving their stories, songs and traditions for generations to come. The village hums with a newfound energy. The fields are once again lush and bountiful. The sounds of laughter and music fill the air. Kamlon is no longer a relic of the past, but a beacon of sustainable living, proving that progress and tradition can coexist. Section 7. The Fruits of Innovation. Kamlon's Resurgence. Word of Kamlon's transformation spreads. People from neighboring villages, once drawn to the cities, now flock to Kamlon. They come seeking a different way of life, one that values community, sustainability, and connection to the land. Kamlon becomes a model for rural communities across the globe. It demonstrates that true prosperity lies not in chasing empty dreams of material wealth, but in nurturing the bonds of community, preserving cultural heritage, and living in harmony with nature. The village thrives not just economically, but also socially and culturally. The young, once seduced by the lure of the city, now find purpose and fulfillment in their own village. They realize that their heritage is not a burden, but a source of strength and innovation. Section 8. Ravi's Homecoming. A lesson learned. Years later, Ravi returns to Kamlon. He is a shadow of his former self, his dreams of wealth replaced by the harsh realities of city life. He's broken, both physically and spiritually. He returns to a village he barely recognizes. The fields are alive, the houses powered by the sun, and the faces of the villagers radiate a happiness he hasn't seen in years. He finds Anjali, her face etched with the passage of time, but her spirit unbroken. He sees his children, now grown, their eyes filled with a purpose he never found in the city. He witnesses firsthand the transformation of his village, a transformation that happened while he was chasing an empty dream. Shame washes over him. He realizes the folly of his choices, the opportunities he missed, the connections he severed. He sees the true meaning of prosperity in the vibrant community around him, a prosperity built on collaboration, innovation, and a deep respect for their heritage. Section 9. Finding Paradise Within, the True Meaning of Prosperity. Ravi's return is a powerful reminder to the villagers of Kamlon and to us all that true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in the richness of human connection, the strength of community, and the enduring wisdom of our ancestors. It reminds us that the most advanced technology cannot replace the fundamental human need for belonging and purpose. Kamlon's story is a beacon of hope in an increasingly digital world. It shows that a different path is possible, a path where progress is measured not by GDP, but by the well-being of people and the planet. It teaches us that true paradise is not something to be found elsewhere, but something we cultivate within ourselves and our communities.